Hi, my name is Cameron Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I'm here at Ohayocon 2020 with Mary McGlynn.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
So
You did it. You said it so well. You got it right.
I'm Irish too. That's hard.
You're terrible. Hand in your Irish card right now.
My Irish last name is Hopkins.
Terrible. Terrible.
I have my Swedish name right now.
Oh, okay.
So, how did you get started in the world of entertainment for the fans that may not know?
I studied acting in college, and I went to graduate school. I got a Master of Fine Arts in acting and came out to San Diego and then just headed north because I wanted to be on Star Trek. Uh-oh. That's trouble.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
So much trouble. Right here in River City.
So,
My baby.
we love your baby. We've interviewed him 3 times now. This will be the 4th time.
Oh my God. What else do you need to know about him? I've got all the secrets, by the way. You want the secrets on Steve Blum? I got them.
So, following along with that, you're best well known as playing the Major in Ghost in the Shell. It's now been doing it for 20 plus years.
Yes.
How much does she feel like it's you and you feel of her when you get to jump in the booth and play her? I mean, we're potentially going to get a new series and show coming up or movie.
There's potential there. There's potential. When I was on camera, I played a lot of victims. So the first time I got to play a really strong female character was Motoko. And that was it for me. That's how I found my strength as a woman and as a human. And it was really by pretending to be her, and imitation led to actual true inner strength. So I love the Major. She's fantastic. She kicks so much butt. She's amazing.
I love her too. She's such a wonderful character. Now, you're best known for working on the new She-Ra and as over at Netflix. How's it going for you guys? And the overall message you're giving to all the wonderful young people out there. You know, now we have a non-binary character.
Yes.
You guys are up for a GLAAD award this year.
And a Critics' Choice Award, yeah. So to me, She-Ra is all about diversity and finding truth and love and being your true, authentic self. And it's a struggle to find that sometimes, but just don't give up and be strong, and we're all in this together.
I mean, I personally need to check it out.
Yeah.
I haven't checked it out yet, so I will reserve. I have a lot to watch.
So much. Yeah. There's so much to watch. Well, look, there's not enough time in the world to watch all the content that's currently being offered on television and streaming and everything else. There's just no time. There's no time. Yeah.
I mean, I would love to buy She-Ra just because it's you and everything.
Aww.
So now I love the fact that you and Steve get to play off each other. You guys were in Star Wars Rebels together.
Yes.
It's finally come to a close. How is it like playing off your husband sometimes and kind of poking him every once in a while?
Well, he's rebel scum and has been since the first day I met him back when we started Cowboy Bebop. So Carabast, he's awful and he's terrible, and I should have taken him out while I had the chance. More Jedi tears, please.
I kind of enjoyed it every once in a while. I caught some episodes again. Like we said, it's hard to watch everything.
Yeah,
but every once in a while I catch a little clips of you guys bantering with each other, and it's the best part when husband and wife get to play off each other in a show.
Yes.
So again, this is one of my favorite things because I've met a lot of your friends at Critical Role that you love to play D&D. You have an insane dice addiction. You bought some more while you were here this weekend.
Yesterday.
Yeah. By the way, I was debating buying you some actual gemstone ones because I'm a geologist as well. So I saw some. I saw some obsidian ones over there. I
just bought them. I bought the raised obsidian. See, we think alike. We think alike. Totally.
So, yeah. You have but you love playing tabletop games. Where did that love come from?
Oh, I've been playing games my whole life. We played Clue when I was a kid. I love board games and life and oh my God, Hungry Hippos, even though it is a board, but it's strange. So we had different like rock knock'em sock'em robots or whatever when I was a kid. And then just being an actor and going to improv, I had, no idea that D&D was just basically improv with dice and world building. And so once I figured that out, I was like, oh, I got to play more. So we play all the time. We're playing next weekend. So,
I mean, like I said, I've hanged out with a couple of guys from Critical Role. They're always so much fun to talk to.
Yeah,
and again, you were also on the show for a little bit, having fun with them. What was it like actually being on the show?
Well, considering it was my introduction to D&D, was doing it live on the air, I was most terrified about killing someone or having it, doing something that would end up by killing them, which would be really sad. So it was probably out of character for Zara, but I always made sure that Scanlan was very much protected and taken care of because he's so small, He's just a wee little thing, although he has a big wee. But anyway, that's something we'll talk about later.
Alrighty, now over the years you've also sung many songs with your band, and on top of that you've done some songs for Silent Hill,
yes.
Which it's funny, I've actually been to the real Silent Hills. I've actually been to Centralia. I've actually seen the real town, and I've done some studies there. I did what's called a resistivity survey, which is the electromagnetic force in the ground and the electricity through the ground. I've stuck a probe in the ground, a 10-foot long thermal probe.
TMI, is what I'm saying, right?
It was 165 degrees within 10 feet underneath the ground. That's how hot that fire is still burning. So what was it like when you worked on the Silent Hill games?
It was amazing. Akira Yamaoka is a genius, and to be able to sing his music and Joe Ramirez's lyrics was just a thrill of a lifetime. And now we tour. So we've been to Russia a number of times, and Mexico and Detroit and Arizona, and we're hoping to do more because the music is amazing and it's touched so many people, which is so great to come to a con because you actually get to meet the people that just like, I've been listening to this music for so long. And because when we did it, we were in a little booth and track 1, 2, 3, 4. Next year, track 1, 2, 3, 4. So we never even knew the titles until they came out.
It's kind of like that beautiful, sad music that like really hits you very hard. I remember my brother playing the game when I was really young. I was like 10, and he's playing the games. He's like, yeah, don't look at this. It's Pyramid Head coming walking down, and there's the nurses, and my mom's a nurse too, so it's really weird. So you not only do you do voice acting, you also direct very many video games and anime. Do you feel your time on the other side of the glass also helps you when you do voice acting?
Yeah, I think the more I direct, the better an actor I become, and the more I act, the better a director I become, because the more I work with different directors, I get to see, the hardest thing that you can do as a director is to pull a performance out of an actor, and every actor has a key. So to get other people's way of actually pulling a performance out of me or another actor helps me as a director for sure. So I love it, yeah. And to direct original animation now is wonderful, between Tangled and Star Wars Resistance and She-Ra and Dragon's Rescue Riders. I mean, it's a dream come true.
It sounds like you're having a really good time directing.
I love it.
So now we've talked a lot about some current stuff, but not there's some stuff that we may have not talked about. What would you like fans to see that's currently available, not behind the pesky NDA wall?
There's nothing, unfortunately, that I can talk about, and there are so many exciting things coming up. So stay tuned. Oh man, there's so many cool things. I wish I could, but the chip in my head would explode, and it would be gory and messy, and you don't want that. But in the meantime, watch She-Ra. Tangled starts tomorrow night, the last part of season 3. So it's really exciting. There's a lot going on, and Resistance. We still got Resistance rolling out. So watch. Unikitty and Banicula are coming up on all kinds of stuff. So
wrapping things up, where can we follow you online? And a message you'd love to give to the fans that have been keeping up with you like I have been for over 20 plus years.
Oh, okay. You can follow me at Mary E. McGlynn on Twitter. And I think it's Mary Elizabeth McGlynn on Instagram. And I don't know. Get together with your friends. Times are really tough right now, but remember that in times of darkness, creating something, especially with those you love, can be a very bright light. So be strong and be you.
Thank you again, Mary, for coming out to Ohayocon and talking with me. Thank you so much.